बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम औज़ुबिल्लाहि आज मैं आपको एक पौधे के बारे में अभी नाम तो नहीं बताऊंगा, लेकिन ये जो सामने पौधा नज़र आ रहा है तो ये मेरे लिए एक चैलेंजिंग प्लांट था। इसमें आई हैव टू टेल यू टू थिंग्स, हाउ आई लर्न दिस नेम ऑफ दिस प्लांट एंड देन व्हाट हैपेंड at the later stages, and who was actually a person behind this whole story who encouraged me, inspired me to keep on learning the names of the plant. So, this plant and the teacher concerned. Let me first give you a little story about learning of the plants, and the title tells you a challenging plant. A plant is there which you can see on this corner with this small balloon. There are 2, 3, 4 plants, but I'm talking about this balloon plant climber, and how I got inspiration from the challenge by the plant, and then the help which I received from my teacher, and also what stimulated me and encouraged me to learn the name of this plant. This is a challenging plant, and the venue is Golden College. The teacher concerned is a honorable, soft-spoken, kind teacher, Professor Muhammad Amin Siddiqui, who is well known with the M.A. Siddiqui or Siddiqui Sahab, and in the flora of Pakistan he has a great contribution. He has also contributed to the flora of Libya. So his passionate encouragement that pushed me into learning or identification of the plants. This is a venue. When I did my FSc from the Edwards College, Peshawar in 1969, since I was interested in the botany, this story would again I tell you something else, how I came to the botany. But botany was my alternate choice against the medical profession. So after not being successful in getting admission in the medical, I moved towards botany. So I joined Golden College. At that time, it was not the government college; it was the missionary college run by the mission. In '69, I joined the third year BSc class, selecting botany, zoology, and chemistry. At that time, I don't know what is the now condition. At that time, there was a Persian also and English compulsory. These 5 subjects were there in BSc botany, BSc for any BSc actually. So one of my combination was BS botany. So 1969, I was in third year. This is the plant actually in a full swing. You can see a lot of balloons. These balloons, they contain seeds. You can say 3 seeds hanging green color. Then later on they become brown. And inside there is a black seed with a white eye. And these seeds, they germinate easily. When they fall into the ground, they germinate easily. This plant is an annual plant. Annual plant. Rarely it becomes perennial, but most often this is an annual plant. This has leaves, bipinnate leaves. The fallen seed have germinated here. I didn't cultivate them. They are the fallen seeds in the garden, my garden, and they themselves germinated. So you can see the leaf structure and the seedling structure and other features at a young stage. This is a mature plant. You can see again that the leaf is a bipinnate with balloon flowers. If you can see somewhere, yes, they are there. They are of white color, 5 to 7 flowers in a cymose clusters. They are born, and it may go up to 1300-meter altitude, reaching to a height of 7, 8 feet or 10 feet tall, may become full of situation. This plant, why I call it this is a challenging plant. Because one day I was sitting, admission लिया, so we were living in Pindi, and there was a plant in our lawn. In the evening, I was sitting with my parents. My father asked me, "What is the name of this plant?" This plant was there. I said, "जी माला खुनराजी." And the father laughed at me. Third year ke sabak hue. These were the sentences which we shared. That you are in third year ke ya tala botany hue, dada another zira sanga botany da. I kept quiet at that time. In the morning, I took the plant, went to Professor Siddiqui Sahab, and I told this mini story to him. He said, बरखुदार आप तो बहुत छोटे हैं, ये तो बड़े बड़े बॉटनिस्ट लोगों को भी नाम नहीं आते, नाम जानना अलहदा चीज़ है, बॉटनी पढ़ना अलहदा चीज़ है. And he wrote the name of this plant. I still remember on a piece of paper which I have misplaced somewhere, Cardiospermum helicacabum of the family Sapondaceae. This was the first plant which I learned from him, and then thereafter I kept on collecting these plants, other plants from there. And I was coming in the morning and asked Professor Siddiqui Saab. He was so soft, lenient, and encouraging that I got encouragement to always. And then he expected from me that I would always have some plant, a new plant, to get a name from him, identified from him. By the time we reached to the fourth year, the Professor Siddiqui said to our colleagues, our class fellows, कि जी पहले फर्रुख से प्लांट आइडेंटिफाई करवा लो, जो नहीं हो वो मेरे पास आप ले आए. So this was because of a challenge, because I didn't know, because of my father's challenge, because he challenged me कि तारा को नमूना नजर दी तसंगा बांटने के, and then the polite and humble way, passionate way of Professor Siddiqui, that I learned this, and I'm still learning. And later on, when I joined the botany department in MSc, my class fellow, when they came to know that I know the plants, they used to call me Dr. Abuti Horala identify ka, Dr. Abuti Horala identify ka. I used to do this thing. So this is a challenge. That's why I call this a challenge plant. Thank you very much.